that hundreds of thousands of coalition and partner forces fight directly or indirectly with us.
Deputy Chief of Mission at the embassy in Baghdad.
But the American people do not want our valiant troops to get caught in a crossfire between Iraqis if the Iraqis insist on squandering that opportunity through civil war and sectarian strife.
Degree of professionalism.
We are 3.5 years into a conflict.
That you seem to think that the status quo and the rate of progress we're making is acceptable. I think most Americans do not.
Well, Senator, I agree with you. The status quo is not acceptable. And I don't believe what I'm saying here today is the status quo. I am saying we must significantly increase our ability to help the Iraqi army by putting more American troops with Iraqi units in military transition teams. Precisely how we do this continues to be worked out with the Iraqis. At this stage in the campaign, we'll need flexibility to manage our force and to help manage the Iraqi force. Force caps and specific timetables limit that flexibility. Operations against selected targets on the Shia Decide squad. Also, Prime Minister Maliki and his team want to do more. We want them to do more. Increased Iraqi military activity under greater Iraqi national control will only work, however, if his government embraces meaningful national reconciliation.
Political support for the new Iraq, for a democratic post-Saddam Iraq.
Any change in troop levels to get this right?
It is possible that we might have to go up in troop levels in order to increase the number of forces that go into the Iraqi security forces. But I believe that's only temporary.
Mr. Chairman, Iraq's future is...
So with respect to partition, with respect to the political benchmarks, can you offer us more than the hope that the Iraqi government and the Iraqi army will step up to the task that confronts them?
Senator Levin, members of the committee, for the opportunity to testify today. Partition in Iraq could only be achieved at an expense of human suffering and bloodshed and forced dislocation that would be both profound and wholly unacceptable, I believe, to the American people. It is wholly unacceptable to this administration. Starting in Baghdad, confronting the growth of militias,